right, main event. I cannot pick against Alex Pereira. He looks just huge, giant, on a freaking roll, but I think it's going to be a good fight. Oh! Okay, boys, we got the first big fight on UFC 307. We got Jose Aldo versus our buddy Mario Bautista, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. I had to take a couple rips of cannabis. I hurt my back, but I got a little ice cream parfait. First big fight, let's see what happens. I know Mario's game plan is to put the pressure on him, put him on the fence, take him down, really wear out his arms, and not just stand there and go toe-to-toe with Jose Aldo. I think Mario Bautista is going to get it done by decision. 31 years old, very durable. Let's see what happens. Good shot on the fence. And maybe he's not shooting to take him down, but just shooting so Jose has to carry his energy and just zap the snap out of his arms a little bit. Not really looking to progress from this position, but just maybe dirty box him up, beat him up a little bit. And anytime you got someone pinned on the fence, you're usually the one winning. So if he can cook the clock here, it's good shape. Oh! He's all right. Mario's a dog. He's going to stay in there. As long as he's awake, he's going to come forward and try to win. Man, that was good timing on the knee. Good job. What a good win. The kid is the nicest dude in the world. Him and his wife and his baby are the nicest people. They deserve that. And he's been at it for a long time, grinding hard for a long time. That's the thing. Where Mario's at in his career, it's like you got to do anything you can to win. If you lose, then you lose half your pay. So you either win, make double the amount of money, or not. You just got to be smart and win these fights. Okay, we got number 1, Julianna Pena versus the champion, Raquel Pennington. I'm hoping Julianna wins. Here we go, round 1. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go, round 2. Banger. The worst is when you're the main event and a fight like this goes on. You're like, you're warmed up already. It's like this fight could either go a couple more minutes or go the full distance. These fights seem like they take all day when you're the fight after it. Oh, what? Juicers. Raquel Pennington, Julianna Pena. Who you got, boys? Oh, good job. Damn, Julianna gets it. All right, main event. I cannot pick against Alex Pereira. He looks just huge, giant, on a freaking roll, but I think it's going to be a good fight. God, he looks like a heavyweight. You can't even see him breathing either, barely. Here we go, round 1. Main event, let's go. Oh, comes out with a heavy teeth. He fights so tall. Ooh, Khalil's looking snappy. He's close to lining those up. Pereira's just sliding just perfectly out of the way. Round 1 in the books. I mean, Pereira landed some good kicks. Khalil landed some decent punches. Hard to say. One could go either way.
What would you be telling Khalil right now in the corner?
I would say, hey, maybe a couple twos to the body, but just cover a few more inches coming forward. He's barely missing his chin by a few inches. Guy's just so good at pushing off his front foot, sliding. Oh! Missed a head kick, got cracked. Oh! Just ate it to the dome piece. Shit, round 2. Khalil probably took it right at the end there with the head kick to the dome piece. Round 3. Ooh! Khalil is explosive. I mean, he's just countering really hard. This is where when he's hitting him, he's just countering hard as. Just the pressure's exhausting, dude. Khalil looks like he's puckering out. First time in a 5-round fight. Last 2 rounds, we'll see how Khalil does in the 4th and 5th. First time going 5 rounds. And Periera looks pretty fresh. So I think Periera might get him. Oh, shit. Now Pereira's opening up a little bit. Oh! Now they're slugging. Oh, my God. He's sitting on these punches hard, boys. Holy fuck. Look how heavy Pereira's punches are. Rip it to the guts a little bit, open him up. That's the body shots opened it. The body shots called it. Pereira's a champ. Still. Wow. Well, boys, that's UFC 307 in the books. Let's head to the studio, break it down. Okay, boys and girls. UFC 307 in the books. all went down. Salt Lake City. Let's start with PrizePicks. Download the app. Really simple. PrizePicks. You can pick more or less on your favorite players in the NFL, UFC, NBA. It makes it real fun. You pick more or less. Right now, if you use code Timbo when you sign up, place $5 lineup and you get $50 instantly to play with. No strings attached. My picks almost hit. My picks almost hit tonight, but the one that didn't hit is Mario Bautista. Didn't get more than 66 strikes. I thought he was going to get more strikes than that, but he got a little bit less. Other than that, my picks would have hit. That's life. First, we'll talk about Mario Bautista versus Jose Aldo. People are pissed about it. But you got to remember, Mario's got a family, and if he loses the fight, he makes half the amount of money he would if he would win the fight. He's not going to make a crazy amount of money, a big win bonus, if he goes and sits and slugs it out and potentially gets KO'd by one of the nastiest strikers ever. He went in there with a good game plan. He came in shape. He did what he had to do to win the fight, and if you were in that position, you'd probably do the same. And he gets it done. An absolute legend. Seeing Mario grow up has been crazy. And if any of you guys met him, you'd think he's an absolute great guy. And he's an absolute workhorse. And he beat Jose Aldo. What's next for Mario? I mean, there's tons of options. Now Mario's going to move into the number 10 spot. And he's not going to fight all those guys the same. I'm telling you, he can strike with these guys. He can wrestle with these guys. He can do all these guys. He's trying to win the fight. And that was an interesting game plan. He wasn't really shooting those takedowns to get takedowns. He was shooting those takedowns to pin him on the fence, to make Jose carry his weight, to really zap his arms out, take the explosiveness from his arms, and to be able to do that with Jose Aldo for 15 minutes, make him guess, and really get started first. Pretty much every little exchange they had. I mean, you got to give him props. People are mad about it, and I get it. It's not the most exciting style. Dana and the guys aren't going to love the fight, but you got to do what you got to do when you're going against these elite guys to get the win bonus and move up the rankings. And that's what he did. So I'm excited to see what's next for him, but who knows? It could be Henry Cejudo. I know Henry Cejudo already turned down Khalil, and he already turned down Mario, which is probably smart for Henry, but who knows? Mario could go against Davison Figueiredo or rematch versus Corey Sandhagen. For Mario's debut, he fought Corey Sandhagen on 2 weeks notice, and Corey beat him. So that's another fight that could be a rematch. Kyler Phillips taking on Rob Font. Mario versus Song Yadong's a good fight. Curious to see what's next for him. Comment what you guys think below. But to the main event of the evening. Here we go. Alex Pereira, an absolute freak show. The dude looks like a heavyweight. I don't understand. Even on the embeddeds, it said he weighed up to 230 already after making 205 not many hours before. So the guy could probably walk around pretty easily at 240 pounds, I bet. 245 pounds, I wouldn't be surprised. What do you guys want to see next for Alex Pereira? Number one's Yuri. He knocked him out. Magomed Ankalaev. Are we pumped about that? Do we really want to see that? Or do we want to see a big super fight? A big super fight versus Tom Aspinall. Or Johnny Bones Jones. Who doesn't want to see that? Come on. But Alex Pereira, patient pressure. He has this long guard. His arms are way out in front of him. He's got these huge fists the size of my head, and he's just got this thick bone density, and he fights really tall. He's a tall guy, 6'4", and he fights really tall, stands up really tall and backs you down. He's able to pressure you so much because he's able to eat your shots. And you heard John Woods saying in the third or fourth, like, you got to hit him, you got to make him respect you to just so he stops pressuring you so much. And Khalil did a good job. Khalil was able to crack him every time. Pereira got cracked though, boom, right back to patient pressure, right back on him, boom, boom, and then right back on him, patient pressure, and slowly breaking him down. And you hear it in the post-fight interview. He saw in a lot of Khalil's fights, Khalil's very, very explosive, and he's got a real springy stance. Alex Pereira, you could tell with his stance, he's really efficient with his energy. That's Khalil's first 25-minute fight. He went 3 rounds, and Khalil looked really good, really sharp, really fast, giving Pereira a lot of trouble. 4th round comes around, and he starts picking up the pace a little bit. Good pan by Pereira, and at the end, dug him with those 2 body shots. Had Khalil really hurt, face busted up, dug him with the 2 body shots, busted open his face, and it was a TKO. But man, you got to give respect to Khalil. He came out there and he made it a fight. He made it a fight and looked really sharp. Number 8, Khalil Rountree stepping up against Alex Pereira. What an animal. What an absolute animal. Alex Pereira is a freak show, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like he's 37 years old right now. And this is just me being selfish, obviously. I feel like they should make a big fight with him. A big super fight. Why not go for the heavyweight title? Tom Aspinall, John Jones. Is he interested in that? I don't know if he's interested in that. Because if he's challenging for the heavyweight title, he's probably not going to get pay-per-view points. If he defends his light heavyweight title, he's going to get pay-per-view points, which is going to equal more money. But he wins that heavyweight title. That's a chance at absolute history. But I'm curious what you guys think. That's UFC 307 in the books. I mean, thank God for that main event. That main event made it electric, made it exciting, because before that it was kind of a snoozer. Dang it, kind of a snoozer. But Alex Pereira, he brings it back to life, and he brings violence like he always brings. He ate some shots. He ate some serious shots. But his chin is so good. You watch some of those sparring footage that dropped versus him and that pro boxer. And that pro boxer is landing 3, 4, 5 clean shots. Boom, 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 boom. And then he just gets back on him. Pressure. Cutting to 185. He got put down because he cut to 185. And the dude walks around probably fucking 240. Props to him. Alex Pereira, one of the scariest human beings there's ever been. You know what? And thankful to all the warriors that fight, because you guys have... There's so much pressure on these guys. So much pressure on them. That's all they're thinking about from 10 weeks till the fight. A lot of guys are having to cut 30, 35 pounds, so strict on their diet, and they think about this date, have a great training camp, and then they fail, then they lose, and it's this huge thing, but then they sign up to do it again. These guys are absolute animals, so you got to give them all a ton of respect, and thankful that they have the balls to go out there and do it, so it gives us something to talk about. So, boys, girls, here we go. I'm going to leave you with this, and then I'm going to talk about my prize picks here in a second. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Comment what you guys think below. Really appreciate all you guys showing the channel love. We're almost to 200K subscribers. So thanks for coming along with me. Love y'all. Good night.